Welcome to Ronathan Plays and Probes, where I bring you tabletop commentary with insights, analysis, and opinions. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. This is my round 1 game 2 matchup against Peter in the 2-team takedown Summer Legacy tournament put on by CR Gamer. For those that are unfamiliar with the format, it is a best of 3 match where each player brings 2 unique teams, and in order to win the match against your opponent, you must beat them with each team. Since this is a legacy tournament, certain cards have been banned. Since I won the first game, I was forced to play with my second team, but my opponent has elected to keep their same team as game 1. Let's get into their team. Let's do a quick overview of Peter's team. Now, he's got the mask staple in this meta for Asuka, Empress of Tomorrow, and he's going to use that to discount all of his mask characters. For ramp, he's got the Becky Lynch global, where the first die that he purchases each turn, he's going to pay his shield and be able to prep that over. And then the other major ramp staple is Walk with Elias. And that's during the global phase, he's going to be able to pay a mask once during his turn and add 2 sidekicks from his use pile to his prep area. Now, in order to punish me for any type of ramp that I may use on my team, he's going to have Mankind Hardcore Legend. And he's got the while Mankind is active, whenever your opponent preps 1 or more dice outside of their clear and draw step, you may prep a die from your bag. So be assured that he's going to want to prep a lot and then punish me for prepping as well too. Next up for Peter's 3 to watch, we have Zatanna, Being of Magic. While Zatanna is active, when you field a character die, spin it up 1 level. Now when he has her in the field zone, this will allow him to do 2 things. One, when he gets Tyrell in the field, it will allow him to prevent damage from my character dice to him, as well as when he fields the Atom has the Awaken ability, which is when he spins up, he's going to deal 2 damage to target opponent. Now, how this is important is that once he fields Tyrell, he's never going to have a Tyrell level 1 when he's in the field, because if Zatanna is there, it's automatically going to spin him up to level 2. And the same thing too with the Atom. He's never going to field just a level 1 Atom. As soon as he fields that level 1 or level 2 Atom, it's going to spin up to level 2 or level 3 and then start dealing me damage. This is important because this is how his team is going to work along with Energy Field. He has that mask global that allows him to spin 1 character die up a level, spin another character die down a level. So what he can do is he can use this in conjunction with the Atom and Tyrell to spin the Atom down a level, spin Tyrell up a level. I attack, he lets that die through, and then he can just spin Tyrell down and just say, nope, I'm not going to take that combat damage from you, sorry. Quick overview for my team. I do have the Becky Lynch prep global, as well as the Professor X, which is like Walk with Elias, pay a mask once during your turn. You may prep up to 2 sidekick dice from your use pile. So essentially, on one of my turns, if I have 4 sidekick dice in my use pile, I could use his Walk with Elias and my Professor X to prep 4 sidekick dice over, which would be certainly a lot of ramp. But he has that Mankind. If he has that Mankind out, that's going to punish me a lot. Essentially, what I want to do is I want to be able to purchase those Godcatcher dice, which I'll get into in a second. But what I want to do is I want to purchase Forge, Intuitive Genius. He has the Energize ability, in which at the end of my roll and reroll step, action dice cost 2 less to purchase until the end of the turn. So I definitely am going to want to use that to buy my Godcatcher dice, and you'll see that coming up right now. Now into my 3 to watch. First and foremost is the Godcatcher Famous Walking Statue. So it is a trap. I get to place it in my field zone when used, and then I send it to my use pile when triggered. And it's triggered by using another action die, whether it's another Godcatcher or even a basic action die. And its effect is I get to field a 10 attack and 10 defense Godcatcher token. It has the when Godcatcher attacks, target character die must block this turn. This is a huge die. I mean, just to be able to swing in with 10 attack and 10 defense and basically target any of your opponent's characters is pretty huge to get rid of them. But let's say they have a bunch of things in their field zone, as well as maybe some more Godcatcher dies and I got to get rid of. Well, then I have the opportunity to at least pivot to the Fetid Bloat Drone and Bobby Heenan, which the first thing I'm going to want to do is keep my Bloat Drone in the field. And it has Deadly. When the Fetid Bloat Drone attacks, All opposing character dice must block if able. Now, in order to maximize this effect of clearing their field out, I'm going to want to field a Bobby Heenan. And it's when fielded until the end of turn, for each die your opponent assigns to block, they lose 1 life. So if I field a Bobby Heenan die, they have 6 characters in their field zone, and the bloat drone attacks, they're going to lose 6 life. However, if I field 2 Bobby Heenan dice and they have 6 characters in the field zone and they block, they're going to lose 12 life if I attack with that bloat drone alone. So I feel that this is a pretty good pivot in case if things don't work out with the God Catcher.
I will let you go first once again.
Alrighty, going first again. Since my opponent has elected me to go first again, what I'm planning on doing during this time is realizing that, hey, I'm only going to get to roll 3 dice. I have the Becky Lynch Global. I need to be able to prep something over so that way I can get at least some form of ramp going. So what I want to do is I want to be able to purchase a Bobby Heenan die, and then be able to prep it over with the Becky Lynch Global. So that way, by my next turn, I want to start getting Godcatcher dice purchased.
Let's see, you have the Intellect Devourer on there.
I do, the different Intellect Devourer.
Yeah, okay. I'll fill the sidekick, spin it down to a question mark, and then I am going to pay for the Becky Lynch Global and prep an Asuka.
Okay. And this is exactly what Peter should be doing. He should be prepping over his Asuka, getting him ready for his turn 2, so that way he can start his mass discounts and bring me as much trouble as possible. No Bobby Heenan. Apologies, I forgot to switch the camera back over to my team. Not right now. Used to love Bobby Heenan back in the day. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alrighty. So we will go ahead and we are going to Becky Lynch over a Forge. And then we will Professor X once. And we will Walk with Elias for the second one. Here we go. On that turn, I was basically able to roll exactly what I wanted to get, which is basically having the Bobby Heenan come up on the double mass so I could Walk with Elias and Professor X and prep over 4 sidekick dice, as well as having at least a shield and a bolt to prep over a Forge. So that way, on my next turn, I can be rolling 9 dice, 9 dice.
Oof. Another sidekick. Did not want that. All right. I am going to field the sidekick, spin it down, and pay a shield to field Asuka. Field the other sidekick, and then I am going to empty bag. Do I do that? You are going to buy 2 Godcatchers next turn, probably.
Actually, I'm hoping to buy 3 or 4 of them.
Kill me. I am also going to do the thing. Professor X and Walk with Elias.
Alrighty.
Then I'm going to take a back burn.
Oof. Alrighty. To me, here we go. Let's go ahead and draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. Okay, no, I do not want you like that, sir. Do not want you like that either, Bobby Heenan. Come on. Alright, so those are interesting. I'm going to re-roll everything else.
All right.
There it is. Okay. Alrighty, so I will use the Energize ability. I will then Becky Lynch over 1 Godcatcher. I will then purchase 2 more Godcatchers. Field. Fields for free on his level 2 side. All this stuff. I'll then buy one Confront the Mighty for 1. And then I will then buy an Under Surveillance. Or do I buy another Confront the Mighty? I'll buy another Confront the Mighty.
Mm-hmm.
I will pass priority.
Pass back.
I will end my pass priority. Do I want to just get all 4 out of the way right now? Yeah, I'll buy the last Godcatcher. And then I'll pass priority and turn.
All right.
If you're wondering why my Godcatcher dice look different, it's because those are the AVX Mjolnir dice. We were allowed to proxy 1 die or 1 card for each team, so I chose to proxy Godcatcher dice since I only had 2 of them. This is me.
No.
This is you. Red is the adversary because red is like stop, like danger. So
Right.
I don't know. It could be either way.
Yeah. Let's see. So you have that coming up. I could be dead next turn. Well, not exactly, but you don't have a under surveillance yet, right?
I do not know. I did not purchase the Under Surveillance. I thought about it, and then I did not purchase it. I probably should have purchased Under Surveillance last turn to at least sneak in damage before he purchases Tyrell, which probably actually maybe ends up elongating this match.
I will pay this one and a mask for a Tyrell.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to pay these 2 for the last Confront the Mighty.
Yep.
And then I have these 3, and then I am going to buy. Oh boy. It's not so much use for these.
Don't forget you have a generic energy too.
No, I already spent that.
Oh, you did? Okay.
On my Tyrell.
That's right.
So I could buy a bunch of these, but it's not that great. I need some characters, so I will buy a Mankind, and I will buy another Tyrell.
Okay. So he's got himself defensively set up pretty well for next turn. I at least have 1 Godcatcher coming. He just doesn't want to see 2 Confront the Mighties come out for me to sneak in 10 damage. But he's got a Tyrell prepped for next turn, and then he's going to eventually cycle Tyrell and a Mankind. That will be trouble for me as well.
I might be able to set up a defense.
That is interesting. Let's keep that, and let's re-roll the Godcatcher. Oof.
Oof. You have 3 more coming up.
I do. Apologies for not switching the camera back over, but my Godcatcher did not roll. It ended up on its single energy burst face, and I believe I ended up with 2 more sidekicks. We will field spin down to a question mark. That is interesting. So 3. You do not have an intellect devourer.
Nope.
Nope. So I will go ahead and prep over a Bobby Heenan.
Mm-hmm.
I will pass priority.
Pass back.
And I will attack with my Bobby Heenan. He's a
attack.
one. He's a 1/2.
A 1/2. Oof. I will take the damage.
Okay. And you're down to 18. And your go, sir.
All right. Bag is empty. Putting all these in there. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Ooh, did not want to confront the mighty right now. It's a little too early.
I caught a lucky break with having him pull us Confront the Mighty early while I didn't have any Godcatcher dice in the field zone.
That's good. That's good. That's not so good. Don't roll my Tyrell just yet. Do get a Mankind, so that's free to field. And then I have a sidekick, and I have that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I am going to prep another Tyrell with this and one of these, and then one of these. Then I feel that, and then I have this, and with that I can buy a Satana, or 1, 2, 3. I could buy Poison Ivy. It's not gonna do that much though. It's gonna clear your sidekicks, but
You don't have enough for Poison Ivy. You need you get a spin down, I think. Oh,
I can still spin one down, and I have one floating here, so
yeah.
I could
Yes.
buy one.
There we go. I forgot you didn't spin down yet.
But is that what I want to do? Let's see what's in my bag. 5 dice. 6.
At this point, it might not be a bad idea for him to buy that Poison Ivy, since I got 4 sidekicks in the field zone. That'll eventually force me to get rid of my sidekicks one way or another, and he can start doing a little bit more automatic damage towards me and my character dice. But I also get why he doesn't want to buy Poison Ivy as well, too, because if I have Bobby Heenans in the field, that may cycle my Bobby Heenans each turn. So it's kind of a gamble if you do and a gamble if you don't.
Just gonna clog up my bag. I guess I am going to pay 1 mask for a Zatanna. And then I am going to pay another mask for what? Not much useful to buy anymore. What's the best stats? I'll go for a Mankind.
Okay.
And then I'll pass parity. This goes away.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Drawing. 4 dice. So many action dice in here.
Yeah.
1, 2. Oh gosh. 3, 4. Okay, that's
all your God catchers are still in there.
okay. Well, I got 1 action dice, so that's interesting. All right. Okay, so I need you to come up. That's good, but not good. It's at this point I'm thinking, man, is Forge going to clog my bag this entire time, along with me purchasing extra Bobby Heenans when I don't even have the Blotron out? So these are things that I'm considering as far as turn purchase order in the future. Oh, that's a bad Forge die. Huh. That's his level 1 side. It's a 1/2/2.
No,
Alrighty.
that's not great.
That's fine. Alrighty, let's field this sidekick. We will spend a mask to field Forge. This is level 1 side. Looking at your field, let's go ahead and confront the mighty on my sidekick and your mankind. Since I knocked out his mankind, this is going to allow me to use Walk with Elias or Professor X and prep my dice that I need to prep without him being able to benefit from the ramp. I haven't used the spin down yet, right?
No,
I haven't. Okay, let's Professor X right now. I got that 1 energy for that. Yeah, I will pass priority.
Pass back.
I will attack with a 2/2 Forge.
A 2/2 Forge. I guess I will take 2.
Okay. Down to 16.
Yes. All right. 6 in the bag. 1, 2, 3, 4.
At this point, I'm wondering myself, why am I still attacking with Forge after I attacked with my Bobby Heenans and realizing that they're going to clog my bag and I need to get my God Catchers out. So this is one of those things where I should have been keeping them in the field zone so that way I can cycle through my God Catchers as quickly as possible.
Yay.
Hey.
All right, so that's a level 1 free to field. That's a level 2 free to field. And that's a level 2 for which I have to pay 1. And then I will field a sidekick, spin it down to a question mark. Where's my question mark? There. Then I will spend a mask on Walk with Elias. Move these over here. Then I have this, and then I am going to... Oh, that's a level 1 mankind. Apologies.
Yep. No problem.
Then I have no use for this currently.
So currently in his field zone right now, he's got a level 1 Mankind, level 1 Asuka, and a level 1 Tyrell, along with a level 2 Tyrell. Had that Mankind been a level 2 character die, he could have spun him down and then spun his other Tyrell up to level 2. So, again, I caught a lucky break.
Yeah, that's why he's there.
Yeah, it's good. Dice. I don't think I'll take your team seriously, womp, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. I was commenting on the artwork that he used for his game mat. Peter's an excellent designer for Dice Master's game mat, and I was telling him that, hey, the Galactus with the pacifier is just completely distracting to me that, oh, hey, am I going to take his team seriously or am I going to be distracted by Galactus with a pacifier? So it's a pretty awesome playmat. I really like it. That is super interesting. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and re-roll these 4. Let's see what I get. Come on, God catchers.
Oof.
Yeah. Alrighty. Fielding. So we will go ahead and field him.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will field a second one, triggering Godcatcher. So you're off into transition. One Godcatcher.
Mm-hmm.
Field a second Godcatcher. And let's grab another one. Let's see. And then we'll confront the mighty on your mankind. So then that triggers a third Godcatcher.
Which character did you choose on your end?
Sidekick, sorry.
Right.
I think I'll choose one of my Godcatchers.
I could give him like 4 attack. It's still pretty good.
Yeah. And then we will then walk with Elias for just one.
Mm-hmm.
I will then pass priority.
I don't think I have anything I can do with this.
Okay. And then I'm going to send one Godcatcher to attack, forcing one of your Tyrells to block.
Which one?
It's going to be the 2/3. Excuse me. Sorry.
The 2/3. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So that is blocking.
Yep.
And then I am going to I don't know. I will pay a mask to spin this one down.
Mm-hmm.
Spin that one up.
Yep.
And then he dies.
Yep.
So the mistake that I had made on that turn was I should have confront the mighty on his level 2 Tyrell, so that way I could have swung in with all 3 God catchers, naming each of his level 1 Tyrell, his level 1 Asuka, and his level 1 Mankind. He would have been forced to block all of them or let one of them through, which I wouldn't imagine what he would do that, but that was again a mistake on my end.
And they come up at level 2, so that's pretty good. I have some sidekicks here. Do I really want those? Not so much. I guess keep that. I can reroll these. Oof. No mankind. Okay, so I will need 2 to field these. They're all on level 2. I have sidekick, and then I have these. I will Becky Lynch and then prep a mankind, I guess. Yeah.
As a result of my misplay, Peter has now got himself a nice board state with 3 level 2 Tyrells, and he's got a Mankind prepped over with another beefy defense. So at this point, he's got to be thinking about getting to his win con, which is basically dealing direct damage to me through either Poison Ivy or Zatanna Atom combo.
You know, I was trying to be cute.
Originally, I had that Poison Ivy on my Asuka team.
Yeah. Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah, and then there was a little bit of a seething corruption with that.
Yeah, but this one is fun too, but it's just it doesn't do enough against most teams currently. So I have these, and I have no particular use for these. I believe I could buy more stuff, but there's no point. No. Oh, wait, I could. I am going to spin this down to a question mark.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to buy one of your under surveillances,
Okay.
just so you have one fewer to purchase.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Alrighty, bag is currently empty. Refilling. Drawing 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Let's see what we get here. That is interesting. So I do have that. Oops, questions that. That is perfect for that. I will go ahead and, well, if I keep that, yeah, I think I need to do that. Okay, let's reroll these. Yeah, okay. You decided not to come up, and that is okay, I guess. Alrighty, so fielding the Godcatcher. I will spin this down to a question mark. And then I'm going to prep over a bloat drone.
Oof. That's not good.
Yeah. And then, looking at my bag, I have Bobby Heenan on double mask.
Mm-hmm.
Look at your field. Yeah, I'm going to use the double mass to spin down the under surveillance global to spin down one of your Tyrells to level 1.
Mm-hmm.
The under surveillance global is a hard counter to the Tyrells. So basically, anytime I got a double mask in the future, I'm going to be looking just to put each of his Tyrells at level 1, so that way he can't spin them down to prevent my Godcatcher damage directly to him.
And that'll be that.
Okay. Your go.
See. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. My Satana is in the bag. Let's see, I kind of want this. Also kind of want to feel all these. That's good. So I guess I will re-roll these two. Oh.
He needed that Confront the Mighty to come up, so that way he could just automatically take out one of my Godcatchers with one of his sidekicks.
2 level 3 Mankind's and a level 2. What's his face? Tyrell. And then I have a bolt, which is useless. So I am going to spin this down to a question mark and use the Professor X Global for these. It's the best I can do, I'm afraid. Over to you.
Okay. Alrighty. Drawing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. Okay, you're good. I will need you to actually come up. Come on, Mr. Bloat Drone. Alrighty. And he does come up on level 1.
Oof.
Okay. Level 1? No, sorry, not level 1. Level 2. one fielding cost. Man.
Okay.
Alrighty. So we will then, first things first, we will field Godcatcher. Bring about another Godcatcher. We will then field another one. Brings about another Godcatcher. Bobby Heenan fields for free on his level 2 side. Paying 1 to field the Bloat Drone on his level 2 side. I will then pass priority.
I will pass back.
I will attack only with the Bloat Drone. And you're going to have to block with everything and lose 1 life per die. That's blocking
Okay, so
you.
that's 6.
Yep. So you're down to 10. And then he has Deadly and KOs all your dice. Here we go.
I also should have spun down one of my sidekick dice to a question mark or a mask face, so that way I can use the Nihil or Global, KO Bobby Heenan, so that way I can roll in Bobby Heenan and the Bloat Drone again on my next turn.
2 and 3. That's some brutal fielding. And then you roll your thing back and they'll die again. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to field. 7, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could field that. Do I want this? Probably keep that around. Okay. Okay, so I field Zatanna for free.
Yep.
I will pay 1 to field Asuka. Level 1 goes up to level 2. I will pay the other one to field Tyrell, level 2, and he will go up to level 3. And then I will pay 2 for Tyrell, 2 for another, and 1 of these to field Mankind on level 3.
Okay.
And then I have 1 mask. And that is not super useful at this point. Of course, I roll everything level 3 when I have Zatanna.
Which is a lucky break for me, because what I want him to do is spend all of his energy fielding and not spending it on buying and prepping the Atom or Poison Ivy to start doing direct damage to me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. Bag is empty. And 1. Hey, he came to play. That's interesting.
Remember, had I spun down my sidekick last turn and used it to KO my Bobby Heenan, I would have been rolling 2 Bobby Heenan this turn, causing my bloat drone attacking number to stack if it comes up.
All right, re-rolling.
To where they would lose 2 life per die that has to block.
He comes up.
No.
Yeah. He does cost 1 to field, so... Alright, so let's go ahead and field the Godcatcher. I'll grab this as another Godcatcher. And then we will field Bobby Heenan, level 1. I'll spin this down to a question mark. And then we will pay 1 to field the bloat drone on its level 2 side. I will then pass priority.
Pass back.
I will attack with the bloat drone.
Okay. Is it 1 for every?
Everyone that's assigned a block. Yep.
Oh, okay.
So that's 6.
Yeah, I should have done this last time. Because the blow drone is dealing the damage.
No, it's
Oh no, Heenan.
It's Heenan, and it's
But I have to pay a life, right? It's not damage actually.
It's life, yeah.
Yeah, so unless can't actually stop it.
Yeah.
With Terrell. So there is nothing I can do, so I will take another 6.
Okay. Yep. Down to 4. And this is not fielded, so he goes to used, and your go.
I think you could have probably just attacked with everything.
Well, you still had an opportunity to spin down.
Yeah, but I could stop like 3 of your God Catchers, and then...
That's true.
Well, it's not like I'm gonna win this turn anyway, so it's... You're probably good.
Yeah.
See, I like that. I like that. I like that. That's okay. Boom, boom, boom. Probably want this, and then I have 1 fielding there, and maybe some fielding here. So reroll these. Nah. And let's see, I'll field this, and I'll field this for free. He spins up. Wait. Level 2, field this for free. He spins up to level 2. I will pay, I'll field this, and then I will pay 2 to field these 2. She's already level 3, and this will spin up to level 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have that, and there's not much I can do with that, but I will spin this down to a question mark, and then I am going to Becky Lynch, and then buy an atom, and then I am going to Yeah, probably die. Do I want to take a spin that and that? And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. These I can stop. It's not going to be enough. But I'll have to keep this around. Pass priority?
I will Nyler Global, one of my Bobby Heenans.
Of course you do.
Yep.
And then I will pass turn.
Remember, you can use the Nyler Global on your turn, or you can use it on your opponent's turn, or both.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Okay, well, one of you's got to roll. All right, so let's re-roll everything. Yeah, okay. That's game. I got a Bobby Heenan level 2, and I got the Bloatrone
Yeah,
level 1, level 2.
that'll do.
All right, good game, sir. Good games.
Yes, good games.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.